We start here on the Korean peninsula with news of North Korea's failed attempt to place its first spy satellite into orbit. South Korea, for its part, has strongly condemned the latest launch. Our Defense Ministry correspondent Kim Yeon-seung reports.
North Korea launched a rocket carrying a satellite on Wednesday, according to South Korean military sources.
Our military detected what North Korea claimed to be a space launch vehicle traveling in a southward direction from the area of Dongchang-ri in North Pyonganbuk Province at around 6:29 a.m.
The launch, North Korea's seventh attempt at launching a satellite but the first in over 7 years, has escalated regional tensions. Military analysis says the rocket fell into the West Sea around 200 kilometers west of South Korea's Eocheong-do Island. Military authorities on Wednesday morning said they are currently recovering what appears to be debris from the West Sea for further examination. However, according to North Korean state media, the Korean Central News Agency, the rocket launch was a failure. It reported that the projectile dropped into the West Sea after losing momentum due to an abnormal flight. The botched launch did rattle South Korea, however. On Pyonganbuk-do Island, an island off South Korea's west coast and located below the rocket's flight path, residents were quickly ushered into shelters as public speakers blasted out warnings for a solid 20 minutes. The launch also prompted officials to send emergency evacuation messages through text and public speakers all over the capital city, Seoul, as they initially thought that debris may fall from the sky. The government has since withdrawn the warning, assuring citizens that the failed rocket launch does not pose a risk. North Korea had previously notified the International Maritime Organization of its intent to launch the reconnaissance satellite between May 31st and June 11th, adhering to their schedule with this recent launch. The KCNA said that North Korea is currently analyzing what went wrong and would launch another rocket in the near future. The situation triggered an emergency meeting of the National Security Council's Standing Committee, led by National Security Advisor Cho Tae-yong, to address North Korea's long-range ballistic missile launch under the pretext of a so-called satellite, as stated in an official release. The National Security Council has decried the rocket launch as a severe breach of UN Security Council resolutions and a potent provocation that threatens peace not only on the Korean peninsula, but also potentially extending to a wider region. These comments were echoed by the presidential office in an official statement issued on Wednesday. Kim Yeon-seung, Arirang News.